300 reais. Take a look here. 300 reais to invest in 3 different businesses. 100 reais in each business. Let's see which one will work best. Now, what will these businesses be? I don't know. We're going to ask ChatGPT together, and we'll do this together. I'll show you the results in 3 days. So we have 3 days, 300 reais, 3 businesses. Which of these businesses will work best? I don't know. I don't even know what we're going to invest in. Can you believe that? I need to invest in 3 businesses. I have 300 reais I want to invest. I sent the prompt to GPT, and now we already have the 3 businesses we'll invest in. I'll buy 3 American stocks. These 3 stocks will be split into 100 reais each, so it'll be 2 of 33 reais and 1 of 34 reais. I'm going to try to do this right now, okay? The brokerage I'm going to use to make this investment is Heaven, which in my opinion is the best brokerage for American investments. Yeah, guys, here I'm going straight to option 2 because for some reason I couldn't access my account for option 1, maybe a password issue or something like that. Yeah, I'm checking with support to see if I can change it, okay, at the brokerage. Let's go to option 2. Let's make this investment together. We're going to buy through Binance. We're going to buy. Man, now one thing, just a detail. Look at how much 100 reais turned into in dollars. Check this out, $18. This man is just absolutely insane. How truly worthless is the real thing indeed. The real isn't worth anything, man. Not even 20 for God's sake. I'm just gonna buy Bitcoin, okay? Here, buying Bitcoin on Binance is really simple, okay? I did it here. Look, I'm here in my wallet, $18, okay? I'm gonna make a trade where I'll buy Bitcoin, which is Bitcoin. Bitcoin is a good buy today. It's at a nice price of $113,000. Let's buy 100 reais here. Purchase verified. Let me refresh this here. There we go. Look, now we have exactly $17.96 here, which is 100 reais in value. In 3 days, we'll see which was more worthwhile, buying Bitcoin, buying stocks, or investing 100 reais in paid traffic to sell a digital product in the online market. Man, these are 3 totally different things, okay? Just because Bitcoin is an investment and stocks are also investments doesn't mean they're similar. No, nothing. They're completely different markets. They operate in different ways. So, selling a digital product is a whole different story. What am I going to do? I'm going to take this 100 reais and put it into Facebook ads to sell a digital product. Will it be worth it or not? In 3 days. We have 3 days, 300 reais, and 3 different businesses. Now we've reached the part about investing in digital products, where we're going to launch the campaigns right now. We're here setting them up. We're going to do it as follows. What will the campaign format be? What will the digital product be? What will it be? How is it going to work? It's very simple, okay? I'm going to take 100 reais and set up an ABO with 10 ad sets, putting 10 reais in each set on Facebook ads to sell a digital product using a direct response and VSL format, okay? And will this work? I believe it will. I believe it will work because it's one of the offers we already have running in our operation. So what happens? Let me show you guys here how it's being done more or less, okay? Look, Facebook ads, 1 campaign, 10 ad sets with 10 reais each, and the ads. Let's publish now, just publishing. Will this work? I believe it will. Published. Guys, that's it. I'll analyze these campaigns tomorrow night to see how they perform over these 3 days. The idea is not to touch or mess with them too much. Because if I have 100 reais to spend, 100 reais to invest in ads, there's no reason to keep tweaking things. If I pause or optimize campaigns, for example, pausing some ad sets, I'll need to increase the budget for others. So it gets complicated. But there's a catch. If in 24 hours Facebook spends 100 reais and there are no sales, then we're screwed. You've already spent the 100 reais and the investment didn't work. You need to make a sale tomorrow within 24 hours. Will it sell? If you do, that's it. We've multiplied, sold, and still have the 100 reais plus the profit. Great. Didn't even sell? That's it. We lost the 100 reais we invested in Facebook. Yeah, am I being too crazy putting 100 reais to spend all in just 1 day? I don't know, but I think 100 reais is very little. There's not much you can do. So if you spread it out too much, you won't get anywhere either. If it's going to work, it'll work. If it's not going to work, it just won't work, and you're going to follow along with me. Guys, here's the deal. Let's make an investment right now on Heaven. We couldn't do it before, but now I managed to get the account approved. We're going to make an investment of 100 Ries here. 100 Ries in dollars, $19, nothing. But it's quite already something. It's enough for us to figure out what's the best deal. Investing in stocks, investing in Bitcoin, or investing in some business. Man, here's the thing. We have several stock options to buy, lots of options, but since we need leverage, investment too, and this isn't an investment recommendation video, I'm just showing you what I'm doing. Here's my crazy idea so you can understand. Look, I have $76 available in my portfolio, $76 available to invest, and I have $19, 100 Ries, okay? Man, the stock market is amazing right now. Just look at my stocks, the returns on my stocks. So I'm dollarizing my money because it's a matter of security. The real doesn't have the security that the dollar has. It's really simple for me to invest here. This is one of the stocks we're going to buy here. If we look at its chart, just look over the past week, the chart looks good, okay? It's been fluctuating a lot. We're going to buy $10 worth here, and the stock itself is very cheap, $22 per share. We're going to buy at market value here. Let's put in $10 here. Buy, send order. Bought, your order has been sent. Awesome. Now let's buy another one here, which is Rocket Lab RKLV. Here it is, all right? Wow, we're at a great moment, guys. Order sent. There we go. We have our two stocks here. First day investing here, right, in American stocks. The order has already been sent. We just bought 100 Ries here. Let's see what happens in 3 days. But yes, it's already possible to see some small results. What I want to show today, right now, is day 2 of the Bitcoin we bought. Take a look here so you can see the Bitcoin we bought. Day 2 of the Bitcoin investment. Let me open Binance here. I'll see if I can also leave the Binance referral link down below, okay? My wallet, look, see here? My Bitcoin wallet, just the $18 here, $18, right? Here it is, it's showing 18.4, which we put in, and today Bitcoin is at 116. If I'm not mistaken, we bought it at 113. It's in the video, okay? You'll see 2 days, second day after buying Bitcoin. Let's see how it looks tomorrow, okay? How do the problems of entrepreneurship happen? Today is, what day is it today? Today is the 3rd day of the Bitcoin investment. Today is the 2nd day of the investment from the sales, from the campaigns we did. And today is the 2nd day of the stock investments. What happens? Here it is. Look, I'll show you the results first so you can understand. We have 300 Ries to work with, right? With 300 Ries, we'll invest in 3 businesses. For those wanting to start investing with a small amount. Why? Because the difficulties you have and the advantages you have with a lot are the same as with a little. I'll explain it to you. Look, take a look at this. See this here? Our Bitcoin purchase on our 3rd day of Bitcoin. How is it? Man, $18.42. This is something that will bring returns in the long run. Long-term results, you get it? I can't buy a Bitcoin, I can't buy a crypto, I can't buy a stock thinking short-term. And look at this. Look at the other problem we faced. You saw that the day before, in the same video, you saw that the day before we bought the stocks, we bought 2 stocks. We bought these 2 stocks here. The first one was RKLB. Here it is. Today I showed you how much it was, right? What the previous price was here. Today, on the 2nd day, we have here exactly $44 and precisely 69 cents. Here, you see that? What does that mean? It barely changed at all, you know? But I'll show you the other stock. There were 2 distinct stocks. The other stock also did not change very much at all. Did it really? It didn't, man. Let's be honest, it didn't. So, oh, I want to be an investor. A real investor doesn't think short term. They think long term. Oh, but I don't have that kind of patience. Oh, I don't like this kind of thing. Man, so the first thing is, if you want to multiply, you'll understand that maybe investing in stocks, you really have to do it with a long-term mindset. Now, the time has come for you to understand what it really means to be an entrepreneur, okay? Look, take a look at this here, which was an investment we made. Today is its 2nd day running in sales, where we launched a product and we're showing you everything live. Man, this is live. This is happening live. You saw me launch the campaign, do everything. Saw from start to finish how it ran. Today is the 2nd day. You can check the date. Today is the 2nd day. The campaign is running. Look, if I put it here, the campaign, if I select the last 7 days, the campaign didn't run. See? There's nothing, no value, no spending. Now, if I select today here, you'll see that it only ran today, okay? This proves that we launched it yesterday and today it ran. So here's the thing. We spent exactly 109 Ries here, but do you know how much came back? Look at this. Look at this. How much came back? 562 Rees. Zoom in here. Look, this is the manager. I'm going to refresh it. Just take a look at the ad account. We made 4, 5, 6 sales. Look at the CPA value, 97. 18 Rees total CPA. We spent 109, 110 now. We got 562 back. Man, this means a lot. When you show this live, how much do you think we can make tomorrow? 100 turned into 562. We have a profit of 462 Rees. Here, profit. This is really crazy because you realize the power of selling, the power of entrepreneurship when you focus on sales, on delivering a solution to a problem. Because this product here is part of my operation and it's a product that I launched. We manufactured the product, launched the product, set up the ads together with you, and here it is. 100 Rees turned into 562. Now, there's no point in investing if you're looking for something short term. For example, if you want something fast, quick results, stocks aren't the way, crypto isn't the way, they just won't be. Unless you want to count on luck. But that's not really my thing, okay? All right? So today is the second day of the campaigns and tomorrow is the last day of the video. Stick with me and you won't have to wait long. We're in this together. Let's see what happens. Finally, we've reached the last day of this journey with 3 investments, 300 Rees. Man, the final results, you guys are truly going to be just as surprised as I initially was. It's crazy. Let's start by showing the stock investments we bought together. So, how are these stocks doing here? I'm going to go here to stocks. Look, I'll go straight through here. See? I'm coming here. Look, see KRKLB. You see it here? I don't know if you can clearly see it, but the current price is precisely at $44.69 right now. KLB, RKLB. Now, the second stock that we actually bought is also, it's this one right here. It's at 22.10 cents. $22.10, okay? That's the stock price. Now, how much has it appreciated? Was it worth investing those 100 Rees, averaging $19, $20? Was it worth it or not? Man, this is really crazy. I'm going to show you the third investment here, which is Bitcoin. We also bought Bitcoin. To be honest, I thought, okay, I thought we made a good purchase with Bitcoin, but I don't know if it was a good one, if it was worth it, because the difference is probably very small in the short term like this, 3 days. We're talking about 3 days here. Here it is, look, Bitcoin, our Bitcoin portfolio, $18.70. There's another issue because the dollar fluctuates. So the dollar goes up and down. Here it's in dollars, so you get the dollar fluctuation. But in terms of the amount of Bitcoin, this value is almost ridiculous, this value here in Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is too expensive. So it's 0.000000015,807. Now, I'm going to show you the final investment, which is the most surprising, okay? 3 days, actually 2 days running. On the first day, we just launched the campaigns. It was paid traffic. I'll show you here. Look, the entire campaign period. 2 days of campaign, the 8th and 9th. Here's the calendar. Look, the 8th and 9th updated here for you. 2 days, okay? Running the campaign. This is crazy, man. This is just too crazy. This is too interesting. Let me zoom in here, update here. Look, see? Updating. Look at this. What was the investment value? 100 Rees. We had 100 Rees to start. We started with 100 Rees. If I put it here on the 8th, we only spent 100 Rees, 117. But look how much came back. 562 came back. This is an entrepreneurial investment. We put 100 Rees into digital entrepreneurship. On the second day, the 9th, we spent exactly 219. Since we had cash from what we sold, we spent 219, did a bit with pre-scaling and sold 492. Now look at this. Total result from 2 days, and today being third day, right? On first day, we launched campaign. We spent a total of 333, which we reinvested, took 100, multiplied it, reinvested, and got back, look at this, 1,055. So what we're talking about is a 10-fold multiplication. We took 100 and multiplied it to 1,055. So what are you going to do with 1,055? Reinvest, reinvest, reinvest. And as you keep reinvesting, you start taking profits and investing in other businesses as well. That's financial intelligence. Now, every case is different where you need to have financial intelligence to understand your current situation, what you should do right now. You know, we have the operation, we master some digital skills, and that's why we took 100 reais and invested it in our business. We invested just 100 reais. I showed you this in practice here, and we invested in our business. 100 reais and we turned it into 1,000 reais. Man, my God, that's just crazy. That's insane. Because then you see it in practice. Stocks are definitely a good business, but you saw that the returns from stocks didn't even come close to what we got from the third business, entrepreneurship. Now, Bitcoin is a great business, a great investment for long term. You saw the difference is huge. Suppose Bitcoin doubled, we'd only have twice as much. Here we're talking about 2 days, turning 100 reais into 1,000, 1,055 reais. Man, the multiplication is really powerful. So the advantage of knowing an entrepreneur, putting your money in the right place. With knowledge, you can turn 100 reais into 1,000 reais. And I'm not just saying this, I showed it. I'm proving to you that it works, that it's possible if you know the way. So that's why you don't need money, a lot of money, to succeed. You need knowledge, you need courage, and you need to take the right step. I started with 300 reais, and I didn't start by putting 300 reais directly into entrepreneurship. No, let's suppose I'm testing. I don't know what the best path is. So start with a little and split that little bit into 2 or 3 things that you, well, have some knowledge about and you think can be multiplied. You understand? So it's a matter of financial intelligence, entrepreneurial intelligence, about truly analyzing what you're going to do so you can effectively invest, multiply, and build wealth. This video is more about building wealth than a challenge video, right? It's a video that brings more of a message about wealth building. So if you enjoyed this video, man, leave a like. If you liked the result, leave a like. If you found it interesting, leave a like, and don't forget, subscribe to the channel so you can stay tuned for the next videos, alright? I'll bring more videos. See you.